Thank you very much. So now, see, first of all, we do one thing in partnership fund account. I have solved one question last week and I have shared with you also. But well, I explained the last week question at the end. What happened? All of you, I mean, the meeting ended before I could conclude. Before just a little bit was left and it was not completed, and that's why there may be some doubts on your part. So what I am planning that you can ask me. Let us revise this question for 5-10 minutes so that uh, you can ask any doubts left there. It's the same question that I have solved last week. Doesn't matter if it is the same question because the points will be discussed based on this question. We shall be discussing the points, and after that, I'll take up a new question today, and I'll be solving that with you all. And now let us revise the last week's question. It will not take much time. So all of you agree to revise the last time's question? You agree? Please, anyone may tell. Now I cannot see the chat box. Can please tell me yes, agree? Just a revision of the last year's question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
So last week I solved it before you. It took a lot of time because I started explaining each and every point, and the question is ultimately solved. And now I've shared with you also, and you have also done. But maybe there are some students send me personal message that certain questions are not, certain points are not clear to them. So I have explained them that way. But it's better that we discuss here in this platform whatever doubts are there. If I go on revising that, you can come to know which is your point of confusion, and that I'll be explaining. It will not take much time. It's already solved question. This is the question of 2013. It is final question. It was 2013. So you have to draw like this. And first item was two salaries. We have started from profit and loss account. And in profit and loss account, trading account you need not make, and trading account gross profit is given in the question, and that gross profit will be first of all coming to the credit side of the profit and loss account. And see, I have put in the credit side of profit and loss account this gross profit is 71,000 there, and there is no problem. I've taken anywhere. If you have, I'll be checking it item by item. Anybody having any confusion anywhere, please unmute and tell me, sir, this is not clear to me, and otherwise I am revising it. Please feel frank, free and frank talking to me. And so by gross profit has come 71,000. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So after that, I have taken all items of expenses to the left hand side. First expense is salaries. So salaries always come to profit and loss account. It was given in the question. So it will come in the profit and loss account. In any question you take, there will be salary. It will come into the profit and loss account. Debit side. Establishment, these are also expenses. Establishment expenses is running expenses, regular expenses, fixed expenses, which are necessary like rent and other things. This will be coming to the profit and loss account, debit side. Depreciation on machinery. It was given, depreciation on machinery was given in the trial balance itself. It was given in the, I think it was given in the trial balance itself. So you cannot give double treatment, you have to give only single treatment. If depreciation is given in the adjustment, then there will be two treatments, two times. But here depreciation is given in the trial balance. So let me find it. Depreciation machine is 6,000 is given in the trial balance. So you have to do only one time. It will be coming to the profit account debit side. There's no problem about it. Depreciation on anything, fixed machinery or anything, it will be coming to the debit side of profit account. If it is given in the adjustment, then you have to give once in profit and loss account and then in the balance sheet asset side by way of deduction from the particular asset. You know all these things, but if there is any doubt, please talk to me. To carriage outward. Carriage outward is expenses related to sale. So any expenses related to sale, comes here. If it is carriage inward, then it will go to trading account. This connected with purchases, but it's carriage outward, connected with sale, or any expenses connected with sale will be coming to the PL debit side. So there should not be any doubt. tax has come here, two taxes. To telephone charges is come here, it will be coming here. Conveyance means local transport, bus fare, etc., etc. This will be coming to the profit loss account debit side. Bank charges, debit side profit loss account. Bad debts. See, let me go back to the question. What was about bad debt in the question? In the adjustment, bad debt was 1000 and doubtful debt was 5%. So in working, you take the Sunday debtors, first deduct bad debt 1000, and on the balance you have to calculate 5% doubtful debt. I showed you that day. So that way you have to find it. And this bad debt 1000 and doubtful debt 5%, these things are given in the adjustment. So it will be coming two times. Two times. So once in PL debit side and then balance sheet asset side under debtors deduction. So two bad debt 1000. See, two bad debt has come in the PL debit side. Let us check it in PL account. It is there or not in PL. Sorry, balance sheet. In balance sheet, bad debt. Let us check it so that it will be in your mind. See, bad debt 1000. From Sunday debtors, you have deducted bad debts 1000. So 21,000 Sunday debtors, deduct bad debt 1000, 20,000 remains. On that 5% reserve for doubtful debts. On that you have to give reserve for doubtful debts at a rate of 5%. At the rate of 5%. No. At the rate of 5%. Yeah. No. At the rate of 5%. Yeah. So 5% I have given it. So it was given in the adjustment. You have to give twice. You have to give twice. And how twice? Once in PL account, then balance sheet asset side, deduct from Sunday debtors. So Sunday debtors were originally 21,000 and bad debt 1000 I have deducted. Remember, if bad debt is given in the trial balance, then it will not come in the balance sheet. It will come only PL debit side. And here bad debt is given in the adjustment. So it has come in balance sheet asset side also. And from Sunday debtors, we have deducted this new bad debt of adjustment 1000. We're getting 20,000. And out of 20,000, 5% is the doubtful debt. We have calculated again coming 5% of 20,000 is 1000. So 21,000 minus 1000 coming 20,000 minus 1000 coming 19,000. Balance sheet part is over, and this bad debt 1000 and provision for doubtful debt 1000 both will be coming to the PL debit side. So I'll be taking up your question after 5 minutes. So see, two bad debt 1000, two doubtful debt provision we have given 1000. This is finished. And in adjustment only there is interest on investment accrued 600. Actually in trial balance interest on investment is given 400, and in adjustment given 600 interest on investment accrued. Accrued means you have earned but not received. You have earned the money but not received. This is accrued. So it is just like outstanding expenses. You can say outstanding, interest outstanding. But generally outstanding we use in case of payments, liability. And in case of asset receivable, a better word is accrued. So 400 you have already received, trial balance debit side, and 600 accrued, so add it is 1000. And this 600 will again go to balance sheet asset side because it's given in the adjustment. See, in balance sheet asset side, we have added it to investment for 600. Investment was 10,000, we have added this interest here. So this way 600 was in adjustment and we have given in two places. And then sundry receipts. Sundry receipts is the asset side. You see, sundry receipts is the income. You don't know from different sources you have received some money. This is sundry receipts. So 200 is income. Again, discount is given in the trial balance credit side. This is also your income coming to the credit side. Now the difference between two sides is 41,100. This is net profit transferred to PL account. Net profit transferred to profit and loss account. Profit and loss account I have given double A, no need. Okay, PL trading and uh, transfer to transfer to profit and loss appropriation account. Okay, so double A I gave that way. So this net profit will go to PL appropriation account. Remember, sometimes you have to make only PL appropriation account. This is also set in the question sometimes comes. 5 marks question. And that time, this net profit will be given to you. So you will be taking it to directly PL credit appropriation credit side, 41,000, and PL account is over. And what comes in PL appropriation account? It comes only those things which you pay to the partners or those things which you receive from the partners and the amount of profit you keep for future reserve. These things come. This is sharing of the profit actually. So partners get 5% interest. So each partner who have calculated 5% interest, see Shiva 2,500 and Dhruva 2,000. So 5% of calculated on the capital. So this is coming this way. This will again go to the balance sheet. It will be added because you have to give double entry. It was in the adjustment. See, in case of Shiva, capital is 50,000 and interest 5% 2,500. So it is how much is coming? How much is? Oh, okay. We shall add later on after adding profit. So you just add interest and leave it here. Profit will be coming, and after that, share of profits. Okay, interest on capital has come here, 2,500 and 2,000. There is no problem. If there is interest on drawings, it will be coming this side. I taught you profit loss appropriation account, and then you have to transfer 5,000 to general reserve. It is given in the adjustment. Out of profit, create general reserve 5,000 given in the adjustment. So again, it will be 2 times. So it will come to general reserve 5,000, and this will go. This 5,000 is kept for future. You can say this is a part of the profit kept for future, and this 5,000 will be coming to the balance sheet liability side again. See, it is being there. Yeah. See in the balance liability side, reserve general reserve 5,000. So 2 times treatment is over. Now in PL appropriation account, here we ended that day. You find the two side difference is 31,600, and ratio of profit sharing is not given in the question. If ratio is not given, then you have to give it equally. So 31,600 you have divided by 2. Shiva 15,800 and Dhruva 15,800. This will be going to the balance sheet added to the capital again. So take it to the balance sheet 15,800, 15,800 coming to the balance sheet. See Shiva capital 50,000, interest 2,500 and share of profit 15,800 and total is coming 68,300. And there was drawings in the trial balance for Shiva, it is 5,000. Drawings, both the partners having drawings. Shiva 5,000, Dhruva 4,000. These drawings you have to deduct only one time treatment because it was given in the trial balance. So you see what you've done here, capital plus interest plus share of profit 68,300 and minus drawings 5,000. Ultimately outer column 63,300. And think of Dhruva. Dhruva again capital 40,000 and interest 2,000 and share of profit 15,800, total 57,800 and drawings you deduct 4,000, 53,800. So this is all about capital, and other thing reserve will be coming here. You know, syndicators, all liabilities will be coming to the left hand side. So syndicators has come here, bank overdraft has come here, outstanding wages. Outstanding wages was given in the trial balance only, I think. It is given, yeah, only in trial balance. So outstanding wages, expenses of outstanding anything given in trial balance will be recorded in balance sheet only. But if it is given in the adjustment, then it will be two treatments. First, it will be added to the PL account, particular item, and then it will be coming to the balance sheet liability side. Bill payable is a liability. And assets is a goodwill asset, then machinery asset, patent is asset, sundry debtors I've already showed, already explained, cash in hand asset, closing stock asset, And closing stock is given in the trial balance. See, closing stock generally given in the adjustment. If it is given in the adjustment, then it goes to trading account carry side and balance sheet asset side. But here you don't have to make trading account. And closing stock is given in the trial balance. It will be coming to the direct balance sheet asset side. Investment was in the trial balance 10,000 debit side, it is asset. And I have accrued interest, I have added here, and balance sheet tell it. Please you practice this question. If you don't have, I'll send this question also. Just now I have shared you one question in the Telegram group. That is a different question that I didn't solve. You should solve, I'll explain now. You should solve at home. And this question I have solved 2013. I'll be sharing this question with you after my class. So now you do one thing. This question, this came question of 2012, 2012 test question. Let us discuss this question item by item, and you shall be solving it. I shall be taking an item by item. If anybody has any doubt, you can ask me. But before that, you tell me, in this question of 2013, I have repeated now, revised. If anybody has any doubt with any item, please unmute and ask me. I'll explain. Here, in this question, any item, because it's before you. I shared with you also. Please ask me anywhere, any doubt which you didn't understand. You have any doubt? Do you have any doubt? Please tell me. Anybody, any doubt? Please unmute.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. So let us do one thing. Let us solve the other question, explain the other questions. This question let us explain, which I have just now shared the question with you all. This question I am going to explain with you. Okay. So this question I am having in mind. You shall be answering which item is going which side, one by one serially. See, trial balance debit side machinery is given. Where it will go? One person tell me. Unmute and tell me. Machinery given, where it will go?
Sir, asset.
Asset side. Balance sheet asset side. Now I'll be playing in a different way. Many students came and they left. So I cannot force anybody. I'm doing my duty. So I'll be sharing it with you also. But if you join this way, it becomes live classes and you can ask questions. It helps you. So in the chat box, you can write machinery. You can unmute and tell me also. Machinery, tell me balance sheet asset side. Fine. Goodwill.
Asset side.
Assets.
Balance
Asset
sheet
side.
asset side. Patent.
Assets.
Sandy debtors.
Asset side.
Cash in hand.
Asset.
Assets.
Very
Asset.
good. Closing stock.
Asset side.
Assets.
Asset side.
Investment.
Asset.
Okay.
Assets.
Depreciation. Depreciation given in trial balance.
Debit side profit.
Correct, correct. Establishment. Actually, it should be establishment expenses, but even if expenses not written, it is expenses only. Establishment expenses. Where it will go?
So debit side profit and loss account.
Correct. Carriage outward.
Profit and loss account.
And carriage inward. If it is carriage inward. If it is carriage inward.
Trading
Sir,
account.
trading account.
Balance.
Trading debit. Tax. Taxes.
Sir, debit side of profit and loss account.
Telephone
Profit and loss
charges.
account.
Telephone charges.
Profit and loss account.
Debit side. Conveyance.
Debit side.
Drawings. Drawings.
That will be deducted from capital side balance sheet.
Balance sheet. less from capital in the liability side. Salaries. Salaries.
Profit and loss account debit
Profit
side.
and loss account debit side.
Correct. Bank charges.
Sir,
Bank
profit
charge.
and loss account.
Profit and loss.
Profit and loss debit side. Capital. Bora and Borua, two partners are the capital.
So balance sheet liability
Balance
side.
sheet.
Correct. Sundry debtor, sundry creditors.
Liability side.
Side.
Liability
Interest on
side.
correct.
Balance.
Interest on investment.
Sir, credit side profit and loss account.
Okay. Sundry receipts. Sundry receipts.
Loss account.
PL
Sir,
credit
credit
side.
side of the loss account.
Correct. Bank overdraft.
Liability side of balance sheet.
Outstanding salaries. In trial balance.
Sir, liability side balance sheet.
Correct. Trading account gross profit.
So profit and loss account credit side.
Okay. Discount. Trial balance credit side.
Sir, profit and loss account
Sir,
credit
profit and
side.
loss credit side.
Bills
Profit
payable.
and loss account
Bills
credit side.
payable. Okay, fine. Bills payable.
Sir, balance sheet liability side.
Good.
S.
Bill payable liability side. Okay.
Yes,
in
sir,
the
liability side.
Yeah, in the adjustment, it's almost the same question of 2013. Okay, amounts are different. Anyway, no problem. We solve it. I've given it. So here again, in the adjustment, 4 points are there. Number one, write off 2000 is bad debt and create 5% provision for doubtful debt. Who can explain this in simple language? What you should do in the working, first take sundry debtors. From that, reduce 2000 as bad debt, and on the balance, calculate 5% for doubtful debts. And this bad debt and doubtful debt will be coming to the PL debit side, and again it will be deducted from the sundry debtors on the asset side of balance sheet. Got it? Any doubt? Please, anybody type no doubt ND. If doubt, you type D. Then I'll explain. In the chat box, you write doubt D or no doubt ND. Please. Any doubt?
Sir, no.
Okay. You can write in the chat box, no problem. Okay. Then interest on capital 5%. It will be going to PL appropriation debit side, and it will be added to respective capital of partners in the liability side of balance sheet. If doubt, write D. If no doubt, ND. Right?
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I couldn't understand, sir. Sir, how, sir, from profit and loss and balance sheet?
Which one? Interest on capital? Which item?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, interest on capital is given to the partners, and it will be coming in the PL appropriation account debit side. Because in PL appropriation account, whatever is given to the partners and whatever is received from the partners are recorded. So interest on capital will be coming PL appropriation debit side, and then it will be added to partners capital in the liability side again, respectively. I have solved in the earlier question. Got it? You understood?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then transfer 10 out of net reserve, net profit to general reserve. Transfer to general reserve. Why it will go 2 times? PL appro debit side and balance sheet liability side. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Very good. Then accrued interest is given here 1200. It will be coming to PL credit side, added to interest on investment, and then asset side of balance sheet. So 2 times statement, no doubt, right? My time is being out now. It will be cut now. So hope it is no doubt about accrued interest. You understood, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If anybody not clear, please write in the adjustment, not clear. No, you write no, then I'll explain. Otherwise, I'll assume it is correct. You have understood. So, okay, this question you are going to solve, and next class will be asking your doubts, and by the time we shall be solving some tougher questions. I'll take up next class some tougher questions. This I've started with very easy questions. But although it is easy, this came in, in final accounts or final examinations. But still, we shall be doing one by one these types of questions and discussing any doubt you can ask me. And if you find in your practice any doubt is there, that also you can share with me the doubts and I shall be explaining to you. Is it all right? Please tell me that is all right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now before it gets the meeting gets over, you can ask me any question. You can ask me any question, and I'll be sharing you the last week's question which I solved. I'll sharing you this question in the group after some time. Please ask me any question. I'll reply within these points. Please ask me any question. Are you satisfied with the class? Nobody's talking.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how should I take the classes this way? Because many people are not joining, but you are joining. Okay, whoever is joining, that's fine. And what other questions I have to take? If you inform me, I'll be taking that way. But these questions are very much important for final examination. And you also practice. And while practicing at home, you shall find some doubts may be there. You write down the doubts and share with me. You can send me in the WhatsApp, personal WhatsApp, and then I'll take up these particular questions in the next class. Anybody having doubt, send me in my personal WhatsApp. I'll definitely take these questions in my lecture. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. If you suggest me in any other way, I'm ready to do that also. If you suggest me any other way, I'll be, because you told me to take these types of live classes, at least one class every week, you told me, and I've started. Maybe if you want, I'll make it 2 classes per week if you want. Otherwise, some of you only told me that it will be better that you take 1 class every week, and I have started this. Hope you're satisfied, dear students.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So you please go on practicing. This question you solve, and other question find some from somewhere, and go on practicing. And ultimately, you note down your doubts, and you can send me those doubts in the WhatsApp. I'll take up those doubts, and I'll be discussing in the next class. Nice, very good. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. So less than a minute is left.
Sir.
Thank you very much. Yes. Now it will be ended. Meeting will cut now.
Sir, I have
Thank you,
a
sir.
request regarding the online classes.
Sahil, please tell me.
Sir, I have a request regarding the online classes.
Please tell me.
Sir, please, you can notify us 1 hour early before the class starts.
Sure. Sure. Very sure. Because that day also I told you I'll notify, but actually I was busy with some other problem and then I thought, okay, take it. And I admire your suggestion. I accept your suggestion. I'll be doing it as you are saying. Minimum 1
Sir,
hour.
2
Thank you,
times
sir.
a week will also be convenient.
Please, who said? Repeat.
Sir, 2 times a week will also be convenient.
2 times a week. Accepted.